Hi everyone, Wendy Kime, Associate Broker and Owner here at Kime Realty, and today we're going to be talking about the buyer side of closing statements. Here we have a buyer statement. For reasons of privacy, we've had our title company remove all the people's pertinent information. A closing statement has two sides, a seller and a buyer side. Today we're going to be discussing the buyer side. This is also referred to as a combined ALTA statement. You'll have at the top the sales price of the property, of which this property is $305,000. The deposit on the buyer side, which is $3,500, and that is a credit, and then the loan amount of $100,000. Then you have proration of taxes. Greg will get to this next week when we discuss the seller side, but proration of taxes, in the state of Michigan, you pay taxes on city and township taxes from 7/1 to June 30. So that's $988.35. You pay back the seller for the days that they do not live in the property. County taxes in the state of Michigan are paid 12/1 through 11/30. That is $237.07. Then you have the loan charges. Every mortgage company has different charges. So this one has origination fee of $750. Then you've got your processing fees, your underwriting fees, the appraisal fee, a credit report, and then from there, some places require a flood certification, and then your prepaid interest of whatever your monthly payment is broken down. Some mortgage companies will front load this. Then you go on to the next, which is your government recording and transfer charges. So there's a recording fee of the deed, and it totals out $65 because they have to record the deed and the mortgage note. And those are each broken down to $35 and $30. This property had a certificate of trust, which would be put onto the seller side, as well as a death certificate that needed to be recorded, and the transfer tax for the county and then the state. Everybody pays a tax when they sell a property, and that falls usually on the seller, but not all the time. It's all negotiable. Then here's the commission that you can see on the buyer side is 0. That is falling on this transaction on the seller. Then there's title fee charges. You've got the electronic storage fee to Core Title, which is the title company that produces for us. You've got the lender's policy. The lender's policy is a title insurance policy that is insuring the property's title, that if there's anything that comes up from a prior, it will be taken care of, and that you as the buyer are not responsible for any types of liens. Then there's a recording fee, a settlement fee for the closer. You have to verify all taxes in the state of Michigan. There's a wire fee to wire all of the monies out to wherever they have to go. And then there's a electronic document storage fee for the seller. Another owner's policy that the seller actually has to pay that protects them from any type of warranty or liens popping up on the property. There's a settlement fee for the seller, but it looks like they didn't have to pay that. They also have to have the tax verification fee done, and then there's a wire fee. Then there's a whole bunch of miscellaneous fees, and that's where that's put on here. So the taxes for winter have to be paid because they're due. And then there's a compliance fee that the real estate brokerage charges. And then there's a homeowner's insurance policy that's being paid at closing. So what you do is you take both of these columns, you total them up, and you bring them down here, and you'll have your subtotals. So this is $313,585.78. That's what's due. You've got $103,500 in credits. So you take that from the $313 and you get what the buyer has to bring to closing of $210,085.78. So that's breaking down the buyer side of a closing statement. Should you have any questions or want to discuss it further, just give us a call at Kime Realty and we'd be happy to help you. Have a great day.